Hi and welcome to part 2 of Codemasters games published on the Commodore Amiga. This video is dedicated to the Dizzy series, and the Dizzy series was created by the Oliver twins. Now Dizzy games were very popular on the 8-bit home computers, and I played a few of these games on the Commodore 64. So I thought it's time to take a look at the 16-bit versions on the Commodore Amiga. So let's take a look. So first up we have Treasure Island Dizzy, and this was released in 1989, and this was the first Dizzy game to be released on the Commodore Amiga. You play your role as Dizzy, and much as usual you gotta venture around collecting items and also puzzle solving and so on. On top of that as well, you gotta collect 30 gold coins so you can pay the bribe to get off the island itself. It's a fantastic game with great graphics, and also you gotta love our music by Alistair Brimble. Magicland Dizzy, and this was released in 1991. The story behind this game follows. The evil wizard Zack is back and has transported your friends to a strange fairy tale world and imprisoned them by using evil spells. Now your goal is to free your 6 friends and destroy Zack once and for all. This is another great Dizzy title, and I also like the music by Matt Simmons. And now for something different. This is not an adventure game but an arcade style game, and this is Fast Food Dizzy, released in 1991. Now in this game your goal is simple. You run around the maze collecting the food, eating as much as you can, and that's everything from chicken, burgers, pizzas and milkshake, but you must avoid the monsters. This is a fun game for you to try, and it's also very addictive. Next we have another Dizzy arcade game, and this was the second one to be released, and this is Quick Snacks, released in 1991. In this game it's split up into 4 levels, and your goal in this game is to collect all the items in each maze and slide the sliding blocks into the enemies. You also got bonus levels too. It's a fun game, it's got great music and graphics. I certainly recommend you all trying this one out. So we're heading back to the adventure side of the Dizzy games now, and this is Fantasy World of Dizzy, released in 1991. In this game, Daisy has been kidnapped, and you play the role as Dizzy once more, and you head off to rescue her. You gotta fight dragons, rats and alligators, you gotta collect the coins as you go, and collect keys and solve puzzles. This is another great Dizzy adventure game. Arcade puzzle game time now, and this is Panic, or Panic Dizzy, or Dizzy Panic, and this was released in 1992. In this game, your goal is simple. You've got your shapes and you've got your conveyor at the bottom, and you must match the shapes with the conveyor. It's a fun game, but it can get difficult very quickly. Very addictive though, and it's got great music too. Crystal Kingdom Dizzy, and this was released in 1992. As the story goes, in this adventure, the magical crystal treasure has been stolen and scattered all over the islands. So it's up to you to find and restore the order. Anyway, on top of that, you've got your friends to help you on your way, but this time you've got enemies once again such as pirates and deadly island creatures. It's a fabulous game and another Dizzy adventure you need to try. Next we have Spellbound Dizzy, and this is released in 1992. Another arcade game for you to try. You must guide Dizzy through the underwater worlds, collecting all the pearls as you go. You start at the bottom of the ocean, and you need to climb your way up by jumping on bubbles and jumping on other items too. But this game is certainly not easy. It'll take a little bit of getting used to and getting the hang of it. But once mastered, this is a great little arcade game for you to try, and you gotta love the graphics and music in this one. Now we're back to the adventure side of Dizzy, and this is Spellbound Dizzy, released in 1992. Yeah, Codemasters seem to release a lot of Dizzy games in this year. But anyway, this is a great game. It's got a great storyline too. In this one, Dizzy has trapped himself in a strange world whilst experimenting with a spell book and must find his way out. The gameplay is mostly similar to the other Dizzy games, but yeah, this is one of my favourite Dizzy games of all. So we're down to our last two games, and this is Dizzy, Prince of Yolkfolk, released in 1992. Rockwood the Troll has cast a spell on Daisy, leaving her asleep for 100 years, and your goal now is to save the day. You start off trapped underground, and you need to make your way up into the castle and explore and find Daisy. This is another fantastic game for you to try, and you gotta love the graphics and music in this one. So we come down to the very last Dizzy game, and the last one will be released on the Amiga. This is the Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy, also known as Fantastic Dizzy, released in 1993 and also was released in 1994 for the AGA chipset. That's right, this is the only Dizzy adventure that actually took advantage of the AGA chip. But anyway, to the game. This game is advanced from the other Dizzy games, because in this one, instead of having flicked screens, you actually got proper scrolling, and it's a fantastic game. It's got great graphics and music, great storyline to it too. Yeah, this is certainly a good send off on the Amiga when it comes down to the Dizzy series. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you all now in part 3 of Codemasters games published on the Commodore Amiga. Bye for now.